Oh, shit. What is going on, guys? Oh, if I can squeeze in here. Woo! We're back. You guys don't know. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to get back to reacting. To get into this draft, get through the fucking combine, get into the draft so we can continue on this preseason journey to the 2021 NFL season. Now, with that being said, the reason I haven't been here for so long is because through this isolation, I was pretty determined to come out of it, and we're nearly out of it, guys. I was pretty determined to come out of it, well, mentally in at least as good of a position as I was in, or better. And I'm pleased to say that I have actually done that, because I've kept so busy this whole entire time that I've probably spent about 8 hours a day on my computer. And here we are. The date, my friends, is May the 9th. And, well, it's Mother's Day tomorrow. And with that being said, I'm going to show you guys my gift. My absolute favourite thing in the entire world right now, guys, is my dad cup. And I got this for Father's Day last year. It was brought to me as a present by my daughters. Obviously, the mother organised it. And this year, I've actually organised the same gift with 5 photos on it to be sent back to my female for Mother's Day. So every single morning when I drink my coffee out of my dad mug, it puts love in my heart, it puts a smile on my face, and it's a great start to the day. So Miffy, you deserve much more than a mug, but that's all I've got you this year. So guys, cheers to all the mothers out there, cheers to all the fathers out there, cheers to all the athletes, all the draft eligible athletes. And with that being said, it's time to get into it.
I swear I like your style. Put you in Chanel cause it's just perfect for your smile. Girl, I swear for you I run the world, I'd run the miles. The way you look at me, I think I'm going insane.
Now I have to say, guys, it's probably been about 2 weeks since I finished the combine. It's taken me 2 weeks to edit, publish, and also create a new channel. So I'm going to drop the information for my new channel in the next video, but that is basically what's been taking up all of my time. I've created a new channel. It's a rugby based channel, but we will talk about that in future. So what I had 2 weeks ago on my screen was a complete playlist of all the videos that I wanted to watch to do with the draft. Now it's been another 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure that the NFL would have created more draft related videos. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to get the screen recorder going, and we're going to go to the NFL page, we're going to go to the draft playlist, and just go from the bottom. Just work our way through. That's today's mission. Okay, what have we got? NFL 2020 draft. Now, I will say that it's been extremely difficult to not look at anything this whole entire time, honestly guys, but you know, when there's something I really want to react to, it's almost a job for me every single day to just not look at anything to do with that, so that, you know, in the back of my mind knowing that when I do finally sit down, I literally know nothing about what I'm about to see. And that actually excites me. It really gives me a genuine, excited reaction to all this shit. I have never, ever watched or reacted to anything I've ever seen before. And if I had have seen it before, well, that's disappointing, but I would just simply not be able to bring that reaction to you guys. So I'm really, really pleased to say that I've not watched any of this, and I'm so excited to get into it. Like I said, I've been waiting for 2 weeks. Oh, we're finally here. So let's go to playlists. 2020 NFL Draft. We've got 30 videos total. I believe we're going to start from the bottom here. Okay, guys, you're going to have to bear with me, but this is a video series that's probably going to be put out on my channel over a 2-week period, so we've got to do it right. So I'm going to go through this playlist, and I'm going to select every single video that I feel like watching. We're going to do it in chronological order, and it's going to be a great series, hopefully. So let's go through. I'm not going to watch the 2020 NFL Draft-a-thon because that's 5 hours long, but the next one I am going to watch. NFL prospects compare themselves to current players, react to their highlights, and more. That actually sounds really good, so we'll do that one. The top 25 NFL prospects most likely to turn into stars. Okay, we'll do that one. Coaches, teammates, analysts recall first time they saw top quarterback prospects. Nah. Meet the top prospects of the 2020 NFL Draft. Yeah, I don't want to fuck around too long, so we'll do those two, and then we'll crack into the draft. So we've got picks number 1 to 5, picks number 6 to 10, picks numbers 11 to 20, picks 21 to 32, the best and most interesting picks from round 1, and what was the biggest surprise from round 1 of the 2020 draft. Okay, so that's round 1 done. After that, which quarterback and wide receiver drafted in the first round is the best fit for his team? Well, we'll have a look at that. First round picks react to being drafted. We'll do that. And here we are, round number 2. Okay. Round 2, every pick and analysis. Round 3, every pick and analysis. Who was the biggest steal from night 2 of the draft? Biggest winners from night 2 of that 2020 NFL draft. Okay, now we're on the 4th round. Every 4th round pick and analysis. I think I'm going to get some reacting fatigue by this point, but we are going to continue. We are actually almost finished here. Alright, we've got who won the 2020 NFL draft, best moments from the 2020 NFL draft, 2020 NFL draft grades, which is an hour long, we're not going to get that one. Rookies get the draft phone call from their new team. Alright, that's going to be the finishing one. After watching the entire draft, getting some names in the head, we're going to finish it off with the actual phone calls of the rookies speaking to the new coaches. And you guys know, those moments, man, they make you feel some kind of way. They really do. With that being said, I believe we are ready.
Is there an NFL?
So it looks like we're starting off with a video titled NFL Prospects Compare Themselves to Current Players, React to Their Highlights and More. So this video was produced on March the 3rd. It is May the 9th. This is over 2 months ago. It's far too long ago. I apologize, but we're here now. Let's do this. I actually tried to rack my brain and come up with as many names as I can remember from the combine coming into this draft and the players that I'm looking out for. So if we go through the positions, we've got the quarterbacks, right? We've got obviously the first pick. I know who went first and I know who went 5th. So we've got Burrow, we've got Tagovailoa, we've got Justin Herbert, we've got Jordan Love, we've got, what's that guy's name again? Jalen Hurts, that's the one. Jake Fromm, that's actually all the quarterbacks, I think. So let's continue. Wide receivers. We've got 2 guys who ran under a 4.3. I think one of them's name is Ruggs and one of them is Swift. Or maybe Swift is a running back. Let's continue the running backs. Running backs, we've got Jonathan Taylor. I cannot wait to see him go. Hopefully he's in the first round. It's going to be a similar story to that of Josh Jacobs, I assume. That was probably the only running back I really took notice of and the only one I'm really interested in. Although, if I watch the combine footage back, I'd probably have more favourites, but that's all I can remember from 2 weeks ago. So let's continue. The offensive linemen, there's 2 guys who performed ridiculously for their size at the combine. I can't remember their names, but one is 360 pounds and one's 320 pounds. Defensive linemen, there were many big and extremely mobile for their size guys. I can't remember their names, but we're going to get into that. Linebackers, there was another guy, Isaiah Thomas, who ran a 4.39 at about 6'5" and like 240 pounds or some shit like that. So I'm excited to see where he lands. That was the only linebacker I can really remember. Kickers, we didn't see anything about the kickers, but that'll be interesting, seeing where the first punter goes. What else we got? Defensive backs. There was a lot of impressive defensive backs. I can't remember any names, but they're most probably going to make up a lot of that first round, or at least the second half of the first round. And guys, that's about enough analysis from me. Let's get into it.
In your game after?
I don't know if there's one that I pattern off. I think I look at multiple and try and take things from them, and I think Matt Ryan was a guy that we took a lot of things from, and Tom Brady's another guy.
I was about to say, why is Kevin Hart interviewing combine prospects? But it's not Kevin Hart.
Well.
This guy's just 6'6".
Is there a receiver in the NFL that you pattern your game after, or that a person you look up to, like, hey, I want to emulate what they do?
I can name a couple. Jarvis Landry. I say Jarvis Landry because his dog mindset, his ability to be so aggressive on the field, and he's just hard to get down, hard to get tackled. So I say Larry Fitzgerald. When he get on the field, he's a business person, and he take care of his business.
He's definitely got the haircut for Larry Fitzgerald.
And also I say Julio Jones because his ability to check every box and just do it.
And Julio Jones too. Do you know what the funny thing is if he had a shaved head, he'd look completely different. Buzzy, eh?
He do.
Is there a player in the NFL that you think you pattern your game after the most?
I kind of watch the big receivers as in Julio, DeAndre Hopkins, Keenan Allen, Devontae Adams. I like to watch, different guys to try to, stimulate my game after them and take a little bit of their game, incorporate it in mine. Just build off that.
Is there an NFL player that you look up to or you model your game
I'm
after?
a huge George Kittle fan.
George Kittle fan?
Who isn't, right?
All these guys are fucking picking players that they look like.
Where he blocks really well, and most of all, he's just a huge competitor. Just the way he plays and.
Bro, this guy grows his hair into a man bun. He's looking like George Kittle.
Stuff is
Right.
awesome.
Personality is one of the best in the game too, right?
It's okay. It's fine.
Is there any player in the league that you model your game after?
All these guys are so tall.
AJ Green, he's a tall guy. That was actually my favorite receiver coming out, of high school, because just seeing him, how he work against those, against DBs and how he attacks the ball in the air is just, I always wanted to be like him.
Who are some of the guys in the league that you kind of pattern your game after?
Oh my god, I just spilled my fucking coffee on my top. This is the guy. Yeah, he's got that kind of effect on people. This is the guy. This is the guy that sent shockwaves throughout the world. Throughout the football world, anyway.
Joe Thomas, Tyrone Smith, just the top tier guys, pretty much. I just watch everybody, so.
The comparisons right now are you and Tom Brady. Your response to that?
Please don't compare me to the best player of all time. All right, let me do my own thing. Don't do that to me, please.
All right.
It's high praise though.
It is, but it's Tom Brady.
Yeah. Is there any player in the league that you feel like you model your game after?
As close as I can get.
Don't you dare say Derek Carr. Because that confirms it, okay? People are saying the players that they look the most like. If he says Derek Carr, I'm just going to crack up laughing.
Drew Brees, I think
Drew Brees. I think kind of looks like Drew Brees too.
could be unbelievable. Obviously he's had an unbelievable career. Plays the game the right way, approaches it the right way, and if I can play half as good as he can, I think I'll have a really good career.
When you think about coming into the league,
Oh, this is this guy Chase Young, isn't it? 6'6", 265 pounds, and jumping like 40 inches. Absolutely ridiculous.
who is the quarterback that you're looking forward to sacking the most? I mean, I saw some shade here.
Yeah, gonna target old Joe.
I'm wondering, is it my being witness too much? I don't know.
That's funny, I pulled that up. Probably though, I want to sack Tom Brady.
Okay, pretty good. I mean, not bad. You got some skills right there.
Oh yeah, that was in East St. Louis my senior year. It was a close game, and that's a big momentum shifter. But yeah, I love playing basketball, and I love being able to dunk it. That's crazy. I kind of forgot about it, but that's awesome.
A couple of these guys that went through the combine, I said, man, if they were playing basketball, they'd be able to 360 dunk that, and he might have been one of them.
Played with Jason Tatum too?
Yeah, I did. I played on the St. Louis Eagles. Jason Tatum, Tyler Cook, Jordan Goodwin, all my boys. And they're all in their own path, their own journey. So I've been blessed enough to be able to be a part of their lives. But
there has not been a guy under 6'5"
You or
yet.
Tatum?
Oh, I didn't know him until we joined the team, but I'm assuming that he dunked before me because he is way better than I am.
I definitely wanted you to just be like, it was me. I don't know, whatever.
Oh, I wish I could say that, but
I'm watching this. I mean, this catch here.
Okay, this is my man who ran a 4.29. All right, there we go. Henry Ruggs. There we go. Yeah, Henry Ruggs the third has legitimate 4.2, 4.3 speed, and he does this. What does he do?
Was incredible. Take us through this.
Well, it was a little glance route. I got inside. I saw the ball in the air. It just kind of felt like I wasn't gonna be able to stop.
I was trying to figure out what WO is. That's wide out, isn't it?
So jumping in the air was actually to slow me down. And you just reach out with one hand and go get it. I try to do crazy things like that after practice, and it comes in handy.
And here it goes. So what did Saban tell you after that kick?
Bro, this guy, oh my god, he looks like he looks like a cheetah.
No emotion.
Literally looks like a human version of a cheetah.
Give you a little pat on the back.
Yeah, let's just keep it moving.
Let's keep
Business as
playing.
usual.
Yes,
Right.
it.
Like, what's the nicest thing he's ever said to you?
Good job, son.
So you can expect the Saban text when you leave the combine.
Yeah.
Right.
Good job, son.
Exactly. This was something else that really jumped out to us, literally.
Yeah.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
this is.
Yeah, he's got hang time, right?
People had to have been freaking out when this happened. This was in high school?
Yeah, 12th grade year.
Bro,
That was
that's a
crazy
fucking
play.
athlete, alright?
I mean, I had it in my mind once I got past that guy. I was going in, I was going for the dunk, and
I got it.
In the way, he's just like, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Explosion is what that shows.
Right.
Jumping ability, the speed. And you talked about it.
The
You said
caption.
you're not just a speed guy.
We've also seen you driving on the court.
Wow.
Listen,
Segues, all of it.
is this normal for
All
you?
these
to
guys
just,
would have been
like,
playing
it's not-
football,
it's an almost
basketball.
amazing dunk.
Oh yeah, I missed it,
Baseball,
but,
hockey, everything throughout
So we put
school.
together a little intramural team for all the football guys, and actually, I was cherry picking right here because I wanted to dunk so bad this game. So I'm sitting at like a half court, and I'm like, yo, right here. And the kid, I don't know why he tried to like.
That was dangerous.
Yeah,
Right?
he could have hurt me.
Yeah.
Anything.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh shit, forget it. I'm just gonna try it anyway. And I just jumped over the kid.
Well, I'm glad you didn't get hurt.
Bro, you gotta expect a kid to
I'm
D up, man.
This is high school right here?
Oh yeah, this high school, yeah.
Wow.
That's a state tournament right there.
State tournament. So were you heavily recruited for basketball?
Yes, I was, yeah.
Let's get into some of this up here.
Isn't that amazing?
You obviously
These guys
had
could have
an
chosen
amazing time
either sport.
at Alabama, but this play in particular, kind of take me through it.
I feel like the
What's that, 102
did a great
yards?
job, and I just made a scoop and score. But they did a good job in the interior.
He looks like
blowing it up
Jamal
in the
Adams.
beginning, and I just seen the ball pop out. It's just like a pot of gold, and I just scooped it and I scored it.
This should maybe be part of the evaluation. Like, I think there should be a dunk contest, perhaps.
No, you don't want to play basketball against this guy. This guy's fucking Shaq size.
This is crazy because everybody at the combine is crazy athletic.
Let me
but
see this,
You
man.
don't always see a guy your size dunking. I mean,
Yeah.
how much has
The
hoops and
big
just, like,
man
your background
with a
kind of
two-handed
as well?
I feel
slam.
like hoops help me out a lot with my footwork, especially in pass pro and things like that. So it made me real nimble on my feet and light on my feet. So hoops help me out a lot. Help me out a lot.
Definitely, man. Basketball would be extremely good practice for all that shuffling that the linemen do, wouldn't it?
Does it blow people's mind when you can dunk?
Yeah, they don't expect a man my size to move like that. So
You kind of mastered, I feel like, this aspect of your game too. Scoring a touchdown. What was this like?
it was great. As you can see in the film, I jumped because it was like a TV timeout. We weren't lined up in like the regular huddle. I was like in the front of the O-line. So the coach was like, he told his team to like go down so they can like try to cut me or whatever. So I had peeped that and I had to take a jump.
So you were already in elite company. Check us out. We got
This is you and John Ross up against.
I want to hear what Henry Ruggs says. If he thinks he ran slower, if he thinks he can run faster. Even the commentators, when they saw Ruggs run, he may have ran a 4.3, but they said that he's not going to be happy with that, and I was very surprised. So let's see what he says here. This is going to be interesting.
Each other, and look, you are right there.
Yeah.
I feel like you burned the souls off of
He's
your
not
shoes.
happy, is he?
Yeah, I wish he could actually be here and be beside me. I probably
I
would
like
be there.
that.
How do you think you did today on the 40? Because here we have a little treat for you. Zach Ertz, George Kittle, simulcam action. There you go.
George beat me a little bit, yeah. No, I thought I did well today. I thought I ran well, so I felt pretty good out there. It felt good.
And it's pretty close. And Dwayne Haskins too. And there you are.
Jimmy G.
I mean, it's kind of crazy, right?
150 pounds more.
I mean, everybody's watching film lately.
Oh,
I think it's time to
this was
bring this down.
JK, Jalen. Oh, snap.
Okay, so there's obviously some choreography involved here.
Yeah, we definitely had to practice this.
How long did this take?
It took about 2 weeks.
Really?
2 weeks. We got it right.
And how much time are you guys putting in when you're practicing this?
It was after.
I gotta say, man, this guy might be one of my favorite players going into this
I think
draft.
so.
Yeah, it's off season.
Due to the fact he's from Ohio State.
We definitely get a time. Our players personnel Ryan.
This guy might go second or third pick.
We'll go practice.
So who was the weak link?
If you look at it, you know it's JK. That's my man, but JK, he ain't the best now.
Okay.
Sad guy.
Amazing. Listen, I can't. I feel like I'm distracted because I see this out of the corner of my eye.
This is my defensive back, Okuda, with a 4.30.
What's going on here?
So, during fall camp, you have to dance for a team meeting. So it's my turn to go, and I was trying to make fun of him, actually.
Oh, bro. Fuck. That's seriously, that's a really interesting thing that they do. Every single player has their ego checked at the beginning by being made to stand up and do something funny in front of the class. Whether that be a dance, whether that be singing. I mean, can you imagine it? Can you imagine being told to sing in front of the fucking team and you've got no choice but to do it? God.
Actually, as you can see, I sits down and just had the guys weak, had them rolling.
All right, critique your dancing because that's what we do over here.
Now this guy was impressive.
And I know that we've seen a couple
I just couldn't believe that his lower half was, I guess, as not as small, but as lean as it was. You know what I mean? Look at his fucking calves. But they carry his body extremely well. He's 265 pounds, ran a 4.6 40-yard dash as an offensive lineman.
videos of you dancing, and this is one of them. It's one of those great videos. So why don't you tell America what kind of dancer you are?
He looks different with long hair.
This is probably a good image. I don't know how long ago this was. I don't even have any facial hair. It's crazy. I forgot all about this video. Just like to have fun.
I'm gonna have you rate some touchdown dances for us, okay? So we're gonna do it like we're gonna have you score it on a scale of 1 to 10, basically. Okay. So you're gonna be the judge here. We got a few, all right?
Okay, 1 to 10.
We got this one here, the Bears Cha-Cha. 1 to 10.
1 to 10.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice. That's pretty
nice. We have different angles for you to watch it.
Yeah, let me see.
That had to be all week practicing too. So yeah, right on the card. What do you got, man?
Let me see. Okay.
1 to 10.
Okay.
Coordination.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people.
I got Big 59. He a little delayed, so I'm gonna give him a 6.
A 6.
But it's pretty good. I like the choreography going on.
I like that you're a tough grader.
Let's check the next one.
Okay, we got one that happened right here in this very stadium.
Oh yeah, I like Olana.
The keg stand.
Quentin Nelson's keg stand is
that's big bodies right there.
You know what? I respect a man who respects a lineman touchdown.
I gotta be, I got a 9 for these guys.
You know what?
Oh yeah, a lineman touchdown. Shit.
They're gonna be the one to protect, the person that give me the ball. So
that's like a miracle.
You know what? That's a smart man.
That one in my book it was an 11, but that's fine. Okay, how about this one here?
By NSYNC. Seattle Seahawks.
Are you a Justin Timberlake fan?
I knew I'd seen those dance moves before somewhere.
Nah, I heard of it though.
If you don't have a CD, it would make sense that you wouldn't know who NSYNC is.
Yeah.
Somebody get this man a CD of Justin Timberlake and NSYNC.
If anybody asked you,
NSYNC was the first CD I ever bought at 10 years old.
Band that I was a part of back in high school. Just make sure you tell them that.
Yeah.
So what do you got?
I'm gonna give him a 5.
5? Not impressed.
Yeah, it's average.
Not impressed by this. Okay. That's fine. We got one more for you. Okay.
I think I'm gonna like this one though.
We got Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh.
Doing the death dance.
He get a 10.
When was that?
It's kind of great.
It's only right because that went viral for, he was a serious moment pre-game trying to get his hips fired up.
Yeah.
So you get a 10 for that. Good job, Zeke.
There you go, man.
That's fantastic. Okay, so listen, I feel like you're already a pro with this, so I'm going to have you rate other offensive lineman touchdowns, other big man touchdowns out there on a scale
this
of
guy
1 to 10.
is monstrous.
We're going to watch a couple here, and just give it a grade, 1 to 10. So the first one here, Vita Vea, all right? I don't know if you remember this one, but here we go. And listen,
he's got long
don't have to be, you can grade on a curve, you don't have to be an easy grader, no pressure.
Oh no, that's not him.
Let's give it a score. 10. A 10, wow, all right.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, how about Dennis Kelly here in the AFC Championship game? And this is like big stage.
Yeah, that's...
And he gets it done.
Oh, the celebration too,
right?
that's definitely a 10.
But you started at 10, so it's like...
Hey, I mean, these are good touchdowns.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
10.5 maybe?
That's a 10. That's a 10.
Okay, that's a 10. How about, let's go to Christian Wilkins. We'll check out his. I know, that is such a good celebration too.
Great celebration.
Okay, this one against the Bengals.
Ooh, is that a one-hand catch?
So it was a little dicey, ended up being a touchdown.
A little dicey, alright?
Feel like he should get dinged a little for that?
10.
Scoring
Give him a
department?
9.5. 9.5.
9.5.
Yeah, 9.5.
I want you to be my teacher. I mean, this is awesome. Final one here, okay? Ty Sambrelo. We'll see how he does. Will he get a 10? I don't know.
Oh, we missed it.
We'll wait for it. A lot of suspense here. We'll run it back one more time. See how it does. All right. And boom. I mean, that was pretty good.
He's quick.
Right?
Yeah.
He had
What was your favorite? Which one?
This one.
This
Work
one,
to
right?
do.
This is the most impressive.
Yeah. He actually ran for it.
So what week will we see this from you? Like 2,
Hopefully week
3.
one.
He had to run
All right,
about
week
20
one.
yards there.
That's awesome. That's great. You're gonna have a celebration ready to go because we'll have someone at the combine next year scoring you. Okay.
Okay.
Let's do a little this or that. Would you rather be blindside sacked or catch another lure in the leg? And we have your face here that you can move around to pick.
Blindside sack
you know, like
or catch another lure in the leg.
Yeah, this one is part of the game. You know, and this one, in my opinion, is pretty embarrassing. You know, for an experienced fisherman like myself, I say this is pretty embarrassing.
I do like this guy.
You know, so for me, I'm gonna go over here to the blindside side.
Makes sense. All right, we got more. How about this one? Hit a walk-off home run in the Little League World Series, or catch a state record fish. Now you hit a home run, right, in the World Series, not a walk-off, but close.
This one was actually tough because this one, you know, both are gonna last. You know, this one's last forever. Nobody can take this away. You know, someone can catch a fish that's bigger than the one I caught. Okay, so I'm thinking.
I like you really walking
Yeah, you know, you gotta go through it. So I'm gonna go this one. Yeah.
And in a combine interview, this won't come up.
That's right.
Okay, how about this one?
One of my subscribers sent me a message on Instagram saying, check out Jake From. I think he must have gone to a school or something. So I can't remember for the life of me who that was. But if you are watching right now, I hope you're enjoying this.
Rain or the snow?
Oof.
Now think about this.
This
now,
one was bad.
There's a lot of teams that are gonna be watching.
This was bad. I'd rather play a game in the snow.
Snow games are so
I can't
much
believe
fun.
that.
I mean, I don't know how fun they are to play in, but they're fun to watch.
Hey, see you in Cleveland.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay, finally, win a Super Bowl.
Oh, wow.
First ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I think you go one or two ways. Obviously, both are great, and both are great goals. For me, I think I'm.
Let me try. No, I'm going to go. I think he's going to go Super Bowl. And if you're a team player, you'd have to go Super Bowl too, wouldn't you? I'm not even going to entertain the thought of being a first ballot Hall of Famer over winning a Super Bowl with a team. Super Bowl all the way.
More of a team guy. And
That's the correct
I would
answer.
rather accomplish something with the team than collectively with my teammates.
That's a really good answer.
What a
It was my
cliche
first
answer,
one.
Jake.
1, 2,
Paper,
scissors, shoot. Okay.
Boom. All right, here we go. Let me get out of here.
1, 2, 3, shoot. Okay.
Colleen, you gotta get it.
Here we go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yes.
I always go rock. I always go rock.
I know, right? Yeah, sorry, I almost left you hanging there.
Always go rock.
So I just want to get an idea here. If you can rank your top 5 Harrisons for us, that'd be great.
So I got to start off with Harrison Ford because actually I'm
That's your number one guy?
Yeah, I'm named after him. So I have to go with him.
What's your? Do you have like a favorite Harrison Ford movie?
The one where I don't remember the name of it, but where the train wrecks and like prisoners or something. I don't remember that name.
Fugitive?
Fugitive. Yeah, that's
Do you have a nickname?
Harry B. That's what they call
Harry
me.
B. Your new nickname is Fugitive.
Okay.
Oh my God, that's
This guy's a tight
He's
end.
elusive.
Tell all your friends.
He's elusive. Remember that. You learned it here.
That's
All right, who's
amazing.
number 2?
Yeah.
I mean, I got to go with myself.
Okay.
Okay, hey.
You know, I
like it.
like that you
respect that.
didn't go number 1 with yourself.
Yeah, I
though.
mean, I was named after him, so I had to show respect.
Okay, your name's safe.
And then I got to go with James Harrison.
James
Okay.
Harrison. Okay.
All right, James Harrison, you're
So,
the second
Prince
best football
Harry and
player
Harry
Harrison.
Potter not getting
It's
any
official,
love
you heard
yet. If you watch The Bachelor,
I'll get Prince Harry in
Harrison
there.
is from The
I'm
Bachelor.
Chris
a
Harrison.
Bachelor fan.
Okay.
We got to go Harrison Smith.
I thought that was Chris Hansen.
There we go.
I'm liking the list, man.
Yeah. And then finally,
Here's the hard one.
George
this is a tough
Harrison
one.
was a Beatle. I mean, that's a pretty good one.
Prince Harry.
I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan, but a lot of my friends and my girlfriend's a huge Harry Potter fan. She's trying to get me to watch the movies, but I'm like,
Here you go.
Are you trying to say that Harry's
There
real
it is.
first name is Harrison?
Guys, on the definitive list of the top Harrisons. We're going to do a little Mount Rushmore of
Coda.
Ohio State here. So you can drag the faces here over to Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
The best of
This
the
is quite
DBs,
fun,
the
actually.
Mount
I like these
Rushmore
games.
of DBU.
Okay. So first,
And if somebody's not here that you want to put on there, you can draw them on too. So we have all of the options on the table for you.
okay. First, you gotta pay homage.
Okay.
Let's put Jack Tatum, George Washington, right here.
Okay.
Next, you gotta always respect the Thor pointer. Let's take Winfield.
Yep.
We're gonna put him right here.
What is
Denzel had a crazy
DBU?
year. I saw it firsthand.
He did.
Let's take Denzel.
Okay.
Let's put him right
Oh,
here.
shoot. Just one more spot to go.
And now, for the last one, let's take a little bro.
I knew you
Let's take a little bro. And let us place him. I don't know. Let's make it. No, we can do that. Let's do this.
Yeah. Look at that. I think that this is a perfect moment.
I like that.
I did see that this In-N-Out burger, 10 by 10, which is impressive. 10 patties, 10 slices of cheese. Is this a normal thing for you?
It was actually like we had like a pretty good conditioning day. I felt pretty good afterwards, and I was like, damn, I deserve something good.
You treat yourself.
Yeah.
This guy is huge.
So we went to In-N-Out, and I was just wondering, like, because I was asking, because I'm from Hawaii and they don't have In-N-Out, so I was just wondering. I was asking my friend, "Oh, what's the get here?" And he was like, "A 4x4," and I was like, "What's that?" He was like, "There's 4 patties." And I was like, "Well, do they have more than that?" And it was like, "I don't know. Try to ask." And then we
Wonder how much it costs.
Can't really get a 10 by 10. I asked for a 10 by 10 if they had it. They said no. But they you had to order a 4x4 and then the patties on the side. so you gotta just put it all together basically, and we had the 10 by 10.
So wait a second, was this your first time at In-N-Out?
No,
when you had this,
it was like my 3rd time.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to finish that? Was that just like nothing?
Yeah, it was after conditioning and
5
stuff.
minutes.
I felt pretty good and just downed it all. And just,
Listen, you gotta get your calories in, right?
yeah.
Alright, what's the deal here? Why these ingredients? Tell me about the smoothie that you would make yourself.
God. Don't put
these are
scrambled eggs in a
pretty
smoothie.
healthy ingredients, somewhat, and great for calories and protein, and getting ahead on your calorie intake in the morning. So
that's what I've been looking to do.
I can absolutely.
Don't trust this guy.
Let's go ahead and put it together.
Alright, cool. So, is there a science to this? Do you always do the grits first or no?
Not
Doesn't
really,
matter.
no.
You just throw it all in.
She's all gonna
the
get
blender.
blended anyways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this a certain measurement or?
We can just toss it all in if you want. Make a
Cool.
big one, maybe throw in the plate too.
Okay.
I knew he was gonna do that.
All right, you got to put in the peanut butter.
I have a question here though. Like,
That's a
why
fuckload of
scramble
peanut
eggs
butter.
when you just put like the egg in?
I don't know. I was afraid of
cooked.
getting food poisoning.
Really?
To be
Am I
honest.
putting all of this in?
As much as you want. You don't have to do it all.
Well, okay. I feel like that's gonna help the situation, so I'm gonna put it all in. Yeah, it's gonna be good. We're gonna get kicked out of the combine.
Yeah.
Okay, and scrambled eggs. Awesome. So we got grits, bananas, peanut butter, scrambled eggs.
He knows how
and
yuck
then,
it
of
looks.
course, you're gonna top it off
Sick
with some
cunt.
Gatorade.
Red Gatorade.
Because why not?
Why not?
Sick cunt, bro.
Well, this is disgusting. It looks horrible. Okay, so this blender, it works, and we're gonna try it out.
Give you the honors.
Okay, here we go.
That's the color of your
Extra? Is that
hair.
what we're gonna do here? I don't know. Get excited, everybody. The smoothie. All right. This is great. You tell me when.
Probably good, yeah.
Whoa.
That's
it
fucking
is
disgusting.
super,
Johnny
powerful
Special right here.
Smoothie maker, also known as a blender.
I'll pour yours first.
Thank you. What a gentleman.
Yes.
Okay, it's not actually a bad consistency. I thought it was going to be. It might be weird because it's warm though. Is this what temperature you would usually
That's
drink it at?
Typically, the eggs are
disgusting.
typically warmer in the morning, causing more of a lukewarm, odd texture and temperature to it.
Okay, cool.
This'll
So
do.
let's do it. shall we?
Alright. I now know he's taking the piss. In which case, I like the guy.
Wait, well,
Take a knee, maybe.
okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
It's actually not that bad.
Not that bad at all.
I'm not gonna lie.
Not at all.
I'm not trying to get my calories up, but I'm also kind of hungry right now, so. I was thinking I was going to contemplate my choices a little later, but wow, you're just gonna crush that whole thing, huh? This is amazing.
That's
And
like
now
David Bakhtiari.
You too can make the smoothie at home. Guys, this has been a day. I'm gonna go figure out what I'm doing, how I'm gonna work.
That was
this
a little
out
bit of
later.
entertainment. I like
your
that.
brother gets a lot of
He
attention.
loves the attention.
I'm sure you never get asked about your brother, right? So how often often do you guys kind of like practice with each other, go up against each other?
A lot. You know, I'm thankful to have, you know, a brother like him who always been there for me, always taking care of me. You know, when it's time to go to work.
The Minneapolis.
As long as I can remember, so it's just fun.
If all things were equal, would you rather play against your brother or with your brother? Obviously, you would be playing against him if you were on the same team because you'd be going up against him, Price, but you know what I mean.
Against, bro.
Yeah.
Yes. Of course.
Bring the best out of both of us.
How good would that be? How cool would that be?
What was this night like, and what did this moment mean to you?
It means a lot to me because everyone knows that was a good person, good father, just a good human being in person. I mean, in general, I meant to say. It means a lot.
Yeah.
What was that night like?
So I wasn't even supposed to sit by him originally. I was like in front of him, kind of, but some people didn't show up to their seats, so we moved over there. But the night was good. It was good. Him and his daughter was talking the whole time about the game. Talking. We did exchange one conversation, well, a couple of conversations, but you see how he got the Philly hat on, right?
Listen, you're speaking to me. You're speaking my language. I'm from Philly.
He was like, man, Philly showed me the receiver. I'm sitting here listening to one of the most popular person ever, so I'm like, hey, I think I can get the job done. I think I can handle that. So that was definitely the most special thing.
Could you imagine if that's the place that you land?
That would be crazy.
That would be an incredible story.
Because how many other people can say that they played in the Little League World Series?
This is amazing. This is pretty cool.
How was that experience?
It was an unbelievable experience. I think it's awesome to play ball, obviously, on such a big stage with your hometown friends. You know, and to be 12, 11 years old, you know, on that stage in front of all those people, it's an experience I'll always cherish.
A lot of people. What's more pressure, playing in the SEC or playing in the Little League World Series?
This was tough. This was really tough. Playing, you know, in the SEC and a couple championships, that was tough as well.
Humble brag there, I like it.
A little bit.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoyed that video. I really did. 25 minutes long. This video is probably going to be about 35 minutes long, and I want to say, anyone that's still here, thank you so much. Thank you so much, because this is all about having fun, and I hope that you guys are having as much fun as I am. I'm coming to you as a rugby player from New Zealand, Christchurch, New Zealand. At age 19, I moved from New Zealand to Australia, and after 9 years and 8 months, I decided to move back to New Zealand permanently, and that's where we are now. So I'm feeling content, pretty pleased to be here. My youngest daughter's first birthday is on July the 29th. Like I said, today is May the 9th, so I'm thinking that that would be the next date that I'm sort of aiming for as far as when I can see them next, or when I'll try and see them next, or when I'll spend the money to go and see them next, because at the end of the day, everything costs money. But my kids are safe and well with their mum in Australia. Anyways, guys.
The next gen step.
In the next video, it's a short one. It's called the top 25 NFL prospects most likely to turn into stars. Now, we probably saw a lot of these players in the previous video, but the difference between this video and the last one is that the last one, the players talked about themselves. In this video, I'm hoping that we've got some professional opinions on these players. But I'll see you then. So have a great day, everyone. Peace out, and good night.